Guys, I have a special clan spotlight. It is InTheQuark, and these guys, I'm not sure if it was a hunt or what the situation was, but that is right, a perfect war 30 versus 30 against Under the Dome. Now, Under the Dome, UTD has a 30 win streak currently, and I'm recording this, while the streak is open so you could see that, but I mean, this is I have no idea what the situation of this war. I am just here to recap, okay? So I don't mean anything on either side, so I just want to put that straight out there. I'm just here to recap the InTheQuark side because a person asked me to. So I hope that doesn't cause any strife with anyone, but I am just stating why I am doing this. So yeah, I had a friend of mine who asked me to do this replay, and I'm gonna start it off. This is gonna be a Sui Lalo again, guys. With these high elite wars, we have seen a ton of Sui Lalos with that skeleton spell or the Stone Slammer Baby Drag Loon combo in the core there, and as you can see, that is just overpowered, and that's what gets it done in these raids. A lot of these high level raids, this is exactly what you see as a Sui Lalo comp, and it is extremely consistent and successful. You just got to know what to look for and what to execute with. Yes, now up next, and again, I don't think I know a single person's name in either of these clans. I don't even know what my friend's gamer tag or name is, but this is going to be Crazy Unicorn from InTheQuark attacking UTD Blondie, and this is going to be, check out all of those, that witch and all those archers in there, but it's going to be a queen charge. This is a double jump queen charge, and she's going to go straight all the way towards that Eagle Artillery. How cool is that? Literally took out basically 50% of this base just with that queen charge and that king, which is going to make it super easy for the rest of this loon pathing. I mean, look at how many loons and what's left in that main kill squad there. There's probably 25, 30 loons. That's incredible. 50% done with a queen charge. That's awesome. Yes, next up, and again, we're going to be showing all of these replays, but we're doing it at all 4 times speed, just so we can get every single replay. And here you go, starting it off on this one, we have Lawin, and he's starting it with a queen charge over that multi-target Inferno, and then from there is going to get straight into that Giga Tesla area, takes out the enemy CC, 1 multi-target Inferno, the Giga Tesla, and then look at that wall breakers that were almost able to make it to that Eagle Artillery. How cool would that have been if that those wall breakers can make it all the way over there? Sends in a couple backside loons to make sure that those loons go into the core and take out that Eagle Artillery. That's crazy. Eagle Artillery was the last defense to go down in a Lalo. That's pretty awesome, huh? Yeah, that was OP. Next up, we have Crazy Unicorn again, and this is going to be, it looks like a queen charge, but look, there were 6... You guys saw the same thing I did there, right? There was 6 healers in that one? Okay. So 6 healer queen charge, jumps straight into the core there using that king as a funnel, and then it was a wizard on the other side to help the funnel. Takes out the enemy CC and 1 multi-target Inferno compartment so far. Takes out the defending queen now. Takes out 3 of the Expos, and then from there the queen gets stuck on a wall. The Lalo starts right over the Giga Tesla. Warden's ability perfectly timed over that Giga Tesla. Stone Slammer on the backhand side to keep those loons in a nice tight path, and then from there it is, the rest is history. I mean, that's just clean up on days with minions and lava pups and loons. I mean, we're going to see a lot of Lalo replays, I have a feeling, in this recaps. Check that out. Now we have AW Godness. Okay, this is going to be a Bat Drag. Now, this is another extremely overpowered attack right now, is this Bat Drag. It is so overpowered that I am definitely going to start using this. Either this or Sui Lalo is going to be my next go-to. I'm just about done with Kill Squad Hogs. I just simply can't do it anymore. Max Town Halls, their hogs are too weak to do what they used to do with my army comp, so I got to get a little bit more technical, and that's what I'm going to do. But AW Godness takes that out with probably 7 dragons left remaining. I mean, just total overkill. Those late bat bomb, bat drag attacks are just great. You know, they really come in clutch. Now, here we go. We've got Lawin from InTheQuark attacking Abu Ali from Under the Dome, and they are going to wall break, attempt to wall break. Golly, that mortar was timing those wall breakers perfectly. Yeah, poison spell over the Eagle Artillery, or I'm sorry, over the enemy CC. That queen is going to double back around to take out that defending archer queen. Check out that freeze was able to get that warden and that defending archer queen all in one freeze spell. And then from there, the Lalo is going around. And then check out it out again, guys. This is freaking insane. The last defense to go down is going to be that Eagle Artillery. Look at how close that was, guys. That is crazy. Oh, man, I would be crazy about that. And now up is Kid Dynamite under attack from Abudallah King. And it is going to be another queen charge going straight into that multi-target Inferno compartment, taking out the enemy CC with that poison spell. It's kind of weird not seeing as many Hound and Archer enemy CCs, but they have the reasons they did what they did, and it was a tie, perfect 30 versus 30 war, so that's crazy. And this one, the Stone Slammer leads the Lalo pack, and the Stone Slammer is alive until the last part of the raid. Empties that Stone Slammer out just so those loons do a little bit more damage on that Dark Elixir storage, and then we're on to the next one. We got ROW Flory against Scrapper. And, man, I like that name, Scrapper. This is going to be another bat drag attack. He's going to send in that queen and that king to funnel the drags right over that Giga Tesla Town Hall. Stone Slammer with the pack of drags as well to help tank. And then, these dragons make it so far in. He's going to bat bomb that last multi-target Inferno compartment and that air defense. And then, just like that. That was a very quick triple. So yeah, the war just ended, guys. We're not done with the replays, so we're still going on with the replays. But that was the end of the war there. We'll show the end results, I guess, when we at the end of the video. And now we have Abu Hossein, and they are going to start the queen charge right into that multi-target Inferno compartment and that defending queen. From there, going to jump spell into the core, which is going to get another multi-target Inferno and that Eagle Artillery, along with another air defense. And then from there is just going to send loons, guys. The loons and the Lava Hound are going to go straight in over that Giga Tesla, Warden's ability over the Giga Tesla, obviously, and then the rest of the troops are clean up. That queen eventually goes down, but the king's up. Oh, king healers, let's go. Those are always fun raids to watch. Some of those like 14 healer attacks with, all three heroes getting walked is insane. Yeah, now we have Scarlet, and Scarlet is sending in a nice little queen charge. Wall breaks into that multi-target Inferno compartment. Some good traps there because it broke up those wall breakers that were going to get further in there. Obviously, the queen is able to walk around that compartment there and still get that defending archer queen, but overall, good placement on traps. From there, the queen does go down, so the queen wasn't able to get too much, but there is plenty of loons and perfect timing on that warden's ability, and then also those spells to ensure that it was still going to be a triple. So even when the plan doesn't go according to plan, able to be on your feet and press on and still make moves. That's a talent in its own. That's skill. So next up is, I'm not even going to try that name. One, because I can't read it. But number 10 on the attacking side, going to be doing another bat drag. Again, bats mass right over the Giga Tesla Town Hall. Sui's the heroes to keep that funnel tight, and then sends in bats on the backhand side. This is a super overpowered attack, and every time I watch these replays, I just want to do more of it. So check out what was inside that CC. It was a dragon and 4 different loons. So, different options to go along with that army composition. Now we have Abo Izam. Guys, I'm sorry. I apologize ahead of time. I'm not here for my culture, okay? I'm here to recap, so I apologize. In this case, that king is going to create the funnel for that queen charge. Look at how awesome this queen charge is. Sends in those hogs, and check out how OP that is. Those hogs take out that Eagle Artillery. There was only 2 hogs there that were able to take out that Eagle Artillery. How freaking cool was that? that's just crazy because no other defenses were able to target them. And then, yeah, Lalo, the rest, sends in some backside loons just to make sure it's not going to be a time fail. And, it's just a great attack nonetheless. Next up, we have a W Godness again, and this one is going to be a nice little queen walk. Notice it's a queen walk into a mass drag attack. So starts it off with the king to funnel, and then this structure, this dynamic of this base gives a natural funnel for those dragons to go straight into the core there. That queen is going to take out everything on the outside, the king is going to take out everything on the outside, and then the dragons and the loons are going to go straight through the core. Again, such an overpowered attack. I think if you guys really want to get at the head of the game right now, you need to learn Bat Drags and then also Sui Lalo. Or, that new Royal Ghost has a lot of potential as well to get triples all on its own. I mean, just a couple haste spells or a couple rage spells on those things, and you already take out 75% of the base. Just throw some bats down there, and then you get the rest. There's a nice little Sui Lalo that we'd like to talk about. It is going to be the Sui Queen is going to take out the defending Archer Queen and a multi-target Inferno, and then the Sui portion only needs to get that Eagle Artillery, the defending, or the Giga Tesla, and then two multi-target Infernos, which in the grand scheme of things is really nothing, as you can see by the 70 loons that are left alive. For Lord have mercy. Take it easy, man. Have some mercy, okay? Come on now. Next up is Muhammad Noor, and this is going to be a nice little queen charge Lalo. Look at how many minions. 17 minions, guys. How cool is that? Get some bad luck with the wall breaker entry, obviously. But again, we like to give credit when it's due when it comes to really adapting and overcoming to a bad situation. He was able to break through that wall with the queen alone and then sends the warden with that. Now, that is just phenomenal thinking. You really got to pay attention and know, situational awareness, obviously, and that queen was definitely the MVP here. It had 1,000 IQ, and again, there's probably 70 loons left on the end of this raid. Obviously, guys, I'm exaggerating with 70 loons, okay? Come on now. It's not real. Now we have ROW Eric. We're going to go Eric, and it is going to be another Sui Hero Bat Drag. And, the Sui Hero portion is just to get as much funneling done as you can, and then send maybe, the Stone Slam or a couple drags on the opposite side. And then, do some backside loons, and those backside loons are going to take out any backside air defenses. So, this is a good attack. It's a great attack when it even comes to the planning of it, because usually there's an air defense on the back or two air defenses, and if you're able to freeze and bat bomb, then you're going to take those out in any other multi-target Infernos, like in this one. You see how there's that air defense and the Wizard Tower and that multi-target Inferno all in that group? I can tell. I haven't watched this raid live yet. I can tell you what's going to happen. He's going to Sui the heroes to get the whatever, and then he's going to bat drag the back multi-target. Look, called it. First time watching it, guys, I knew it was happening. There was two air defenses over there that was going to take out those dragons. I mean, potentially. Those things have a lot of HP, and there's still a lot left. But, I mean, look, that was crazy. I could call that before it happened because it's very easy to see now that I'm looking for it. Again, look at this one, okay? Gonna Sui the heroes to get the most structures down, create that funnel, and then all the drags and the loons are going to go straight over the Giga Tesla first. Okay, look, we're figuring this out together, team. Okay, I'm learning this as you go. Next time you see me post a raid from me that's gonna be a triple, it's gonna be on this bat drag attack because I'm learning it right now with you. Great example there. The bats were just off a little bit from what they were off to the side, which means those wizard towers in the core were gonna get distracted. So take out those point defense along the outside that were gonna hurt the dragons the most. Excellent. I hope there's another one so we can go through it again together. On this one, we got Muhammad Noor, and this is going to be a simple queen charge Lalo with a lot of wall breakers here. Check it out. That's already one wall breaker entry. There is two. There is three wall breaker, three walls that have been broken with the wall breakers, and then the queen is able to break through the last one. The queen was able to take out 2 multi-target Inferno compartments, the enemy CC, the Eagle Artillery, defending Archer Queen, and then every other structure and defense in correspondence with that. Queen uses her ability on the backhand side to make sure it's not going to be a time fail. Notice all the cleanup troops are air because there is going to be that king on the backhand side, and if there was any ground troops, 9 times out of 10 that king is going to take out the ground troops, and then the air troops are just the safe bet. Now we have Abo Rislan, and this is going to be a nice little queen charge again. Check out the wall breakers. That is a double wall breaker entry, and that wall breaker, I mean the value there that queen is going to be able to get. The Eagle Artillery, the 1 multi-target Inferno Tower uses that queen's ability, and then the queen is going to just take down that Giga Tesla. Loons the rest, obviously, on the backhand side, working the other way. Use their rage for that last little portion just because there are only 1 air defense left and a couple loons, so definitely need to secure that. And yeah, so sick raid, bruh. Now we have Captain 53, and this is going to be, oh, here we go, guys. Let's go through this together. All right, so look at the funnel, okay? The funnel is the queen on the right, and then the king as well, which is going to create the funnel. The main set of loons and the drags are going to go straight over the Giga Tesla. Warden uses the ability. Backside freeze on the Wizard Tower and the multi-target Inferno, and then obviously there's going to be an air defense 9 times out of 10 on every base that you watch. There's going to be an air defense along with that. So, you know, I've got a raid starting in Just Ordinary very soon, and the first thing I'm going to be looking for is some good bases that I think this bat drag attack is going to work, so that's sick. Now we have Abo Hosen again, and this is going to be a queen charge with 10 wall breakers, so we are guessing it's going to be a 1 to 2 to 3 layer wall break. Again, has a little bit of trouble there with the wall breakers, but that queen was able to get through another nice little wall break, so that's a 2 wall breaker entry. Which is great. It takes out the enemy CC, the Eagle Artillery, the defending Archer Queen, and a couple sweepers as well. Sends in a backside Stone Slammer to tank. That queen is going to still push through on the other end. Use that Warden right around the Giga Tesla, as you guys can see. And then, I mean, again, just overpowered, tons of cleanup, tons of loons left alive. Another extremely good queen charge Lalo. And now we have another queen charge Lalo, and this one is going to be starting off with a couple of minions on that funnel, getting great effective use out of the those little troops. Again, you know, these wall breakers are not these guys' friends in this war, but that jump spell definitely is. So they use that queen's ability. She was getting some heavy heat. You always want to save that queen's ability as long as you can, just because later in the war or later in the raid, it's a lot easier to recover using the queen's ability than it is a rage with the healers. So obviously you guys, you know, want to save that for last if you can. Sends in a backside baby dragon as the loons were cleaning up the rest of the defenses and everything else. And that was AW. Yeah, that was another great raid. Now we have Just Flory here. Just Flory. Okay, look, guys, check it out. Funnel, king and queen on the outsides. Main group of loons and drags go over the core. It sends in the bat bomb over a multi-target Inferno compartment and the Wizard Tower, and then the bats take out all the point defenses around because they're so fast. And that's it. We just learned that raid together, guys. That is awesome. I am literally going to be looking at that raid and trying to do that raid every time I go. Now, I'm actually going to pause this video on one of these attacks, copy that army comp, and just practice that. Sick. All right, now we got Ed. And again, all right, so watch the king. King is going to take out all those defenses and structures on the left to keep that the main grouping in. Queen uses her ability on the other side to take out that air defense. All right, going into the backside. Oh, he saves the Stone Slammer for the other side. So that Wizard Tower at the 6 o'clock was distracted by the other dragon, so he dropped the Bat Bomb there. All right, I'm feeling confident, guys. I hope you are too, because this is a sick raid. I definitely need to learn this. And honestly, this is one of the safest. Ooh. I'm going to say it. This is going to be one of the safest, easy 2 with the highest chance of 3 when it comes to CWL. I'm going to claim that right now. Now we have Al-Assad, and going to be doing a queen charge Lalo, sends in the queen charge straight to take out that defending archer queen, sends in a couple more wall breakers, rages them up so that queen is able to take out that eagle artillery and another expo, and then gets stuck on the wall. Again, you know, the queen used her ability, so it's kind of hard to keep her alive after that. Lalo's the rest. And, I mean, it's just a piece of cake, guys. He has so much value with the queen. Even though he lost his queen, still had tons of loons, lots of minions, lots of lava pups left alive. So, I mean, just some overpowered queen charges. Alright, now we have AW Mahed against UTD Schneider 2. And this is going to be a nice little queen charge. Lalo, queen charges straight into the core there. This queen is going to get access to that multi-target Inferno, the Eagle Artillery, and then all these other point defenses, the defending Archer Queen, the enemy CC, and then sends in the Stone Slammer to tank for the loons on one side and then a hound on the other. Queen stays up, obviously, until that king, and she actually uses her ability, so she stays up and helps on the cleanup, which is great because going into this backhand side, there is that Wizard Tower still alive. Now, Wizard Tower would have taken out all of those minions, so it's a great thing that Queen was able to stay alive to the end. Excellent hit there by, I think that's my friend, actually. I'm not sure. Now we have AW Walid. And Walid, check out the wall breakers here, okay? So there's already a few done. Sends in the queen. The queen is going to take out the defending barbarian king and that... Holy cow, guys. Did you see that raged just kill squad of wall breakers go in there? The wall breakers are going to give that queen access to the enemy CC, the one multi-target Inferno compartment, the Barbarian King, Defending Archer Queen, Giga Tesla, Eagle Artillery, and then the Loons have a super easy pathway. Great haste spell when that Stone Slammer was taken out, and then Loons scatter to finish those defenses to make sure it was going to be a triple. So excellent raid there. Guys, we're almost done. We only got 2 more replays before this is over with. This one is going to be another queen charge. This is a 12 wall breaker queen charge. Sends in a couple test ones. After the test ones are done, gonna send in the queen's gonna push in further. Sends in more wall breakers so that queen is actually going to rotate around and take out that Giga Tesla Town Hall. And then these wall breakers again, guys. Look at that. How cool is that? That is a 1, 2, 3 wall breaker entry, but the value was incredible. That wall breaker made it into literally the dead center of the base. How does that happen without activating traps or more defenses taking those wall breakers out? Gosh, guys, this is top tier gameplay on both ends, guys. I'm not discrediting Under the Dome at all because they obviously put up some extremely good attacks. I just was not asked by them to show off their attacks. You know, if they would have asked me, I would have shown off their attacks, but I just don't. You know, I'm here for the people, okay? This is Flory coming in with a queen charge again. Look at this wall breaker entry. That's 1, 2 layer wall breaker to get her dead center. Again, she's under a lot of heat right here, and that sweeper is not helping at all because the sweeper is blowing those healers back, making sure that queen's not going to stay alive. So check that out. Rest is Lalo, and this base was not max, so it is... It's obviously still a feat to destroy that, but you know, it's a little war recap. Perfect war, 30 versus 30. Ruined InTheQuark had a 15 win streak, and Under the Dome had a 30 win streak. So check this out. I'm going to show off their win streak because that is phenomenal, guys. Look at how many 100%, 97s, 99s. I mean, just crazy win streak.